got this. Sorry.
Everyone's very excited for this, obviously.
Hey, come here.
First off, I've got to give a shout out to my beautiful wife, Haley, who officiated an amazing wedding. You did a killer job. There wasn't a dry eye in the house, truly. All right, now over to you two. As some of you may know, I moved to the Tahoe area when I was 10. Arriving in a middle school where people have been friends all their lives and strong friend groups have already been developed can be a bit daunting. Luckily for me, taking the bus home one day, Parker and I got off at the same stop and began walking home together. We bonded quickly over hiking up the steepest street in the neighborhood and quickly became great friends. Growing up together, we shared many of the same interests: sports, girls, video games, to name a few. He was better than me at 2 out of those 3 things, but I'll let you guys figure that out. Of course, growing up together, we learned some lessons, like how much you can drift a Subaru before ending up in a snowbank, or how loud you can turn up the bass before you blow your eardrums out, and that it's basically impossible to beat Parker's big brother James in a wrestling match. To this day, one of my best memories snowboarding was an untracked powder run with Parker at Homewood. We had an amazing view of the lake with great snow conditions, hooting, hollering, laughing all the way down until we reached the bottom, which was completely flat. And we didn't have enough speed. Together we unstrapped our boards and trudged through about 4 feet of snow for what felt like a mile. Sweating and on the verge of passing out, we made it through together with smiles on our faces. We also played on the football and baseball teams together. Suffering through 2-a-days in the summer heat was always manageable with Parker and a good group of friends, several of who are here tonight. You guys know who you are. Of course, organized team sports taught us important lessons. Like if you're part of one, you get to leave school early on game day. But most importantly, that you'll need to rely on people and trust them. And those lessons must have stuck for Parker as well, because he has been one of the most reliable people in my life. If you know Parker like I do, his trustworthiness, loyalty are values that are impossible to ignore. The way Parker and his family support and care for each other is truly admirable. He's also someone who is decisive and not afraid to take action, which is why we're all here tonight. When Parker met Jessica, it was obvious to everyone that they were inseparable. And when I say obvious, I mean that if you looked away for 2 seconds, they were holding hands and making out. But dealing with a little PDA is the small price I pay to see one of my best friends the happiest he's ever been in his life. Jessica, as you all know, is a special person whose positivity spreads to everyone she interacts with. Her kindness, generosity, and caring nature are just some of the values that make her an incredible person. Her natural talent at all things outdoorsy makes me concerned for Parker's well-being, because there's no way he'll be able to keep up, but I'm sure he'll have a great time trying. Jessica and Parker make an incredible team. They complement each other's strengths and weaknesses in a way that makes overcoming any challenge possible. I couldn't be happier to see my friend that I consider a brother in an amazing relationship, and I can't wait to see the life that you two grow together.
Thank you, sir. And next up we have the bride's brothers, Brian and Kevin.